catered most major black events in Los Angeles, including all of our KBLA Talk 1580 gatherings. But now he has his own spot, Lionel's Soul Food Cuisine, and you need to check it out at 8501 South Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles. Oxtails, baked or fried chicken, meatloaf, turkey chops, pork chops, catfish, short ribs, and all the fixins. Collard greens, mac and cheese, yams, red beans, black-eyed peas, and more. And of course, hot water cornbread, satisfying drinks, and delicious desserts. Lionel's is a great place for brunch, lunch, or dinner. If it's good enough for us, it's good enough for you, because we've got your black. So, head on over to Lionel's Soul Food Cuisine at 8501 South Vermont Avenue in Los Angeles and tell Lionel you heard about it on KBLA Talk 1580.
Man, look. I had to wake up and find myself again, rewind myself, remind myself again. The enemy's only inside myself. Whenever I pride myself, I hide myself and block myself from wins. Hey, look, see, I had that obstacle. You gotta step out of fear or it conquers you. You gotta make the impossible possible. Get off your back, that's what gotta do. Get up and do what you gotta do. Nobody gonna acknowledge you, nobody get you, but I get you. Haters be sharing their time with you, Satan dividing the pie with you, doing things that don't align with you. I get you. Moving through pain with a dry tissue. You don't love me back, but still I'ma ride with you. I'ma die with you. If I love you, then how could I not with you? Ain't your issue, my issue. I really don't know how much time that I got with you. I gotta finish my checklist. I gotta finish my breakfast. I'm just preparing for all of the days that I'm not with you. I don't believe in bad days. I just believe that we have days where we sad, but learning to laugh days. That's a lesson we learning to craft days. To our favor, we counting our blessings. We doing the math days. But we can't let our anger lead us into a path fast. We live in the last days in the making. The only thing that gon' live on is what we're creating. Only I can create who I am. I cannot blame it on them. I was overthinking, now I created some patience. Myself, I would never forsake myself.
KBLA Talk 1580. Man, I hate to interrupt that flow right there. The artist is in the studio. He's a rapper, multi-instrumentalist, and producer from Oklahoma City. Been rapping since he was 12 years old. Voting member of the Grammys and official, unofficial KBLA contributor because he stirs the pot so much that it makes our social media go crazy. Jay French, welcome back.
Hey, man, I don't stir the pot on purpose.
But
thank you for having me back, and I appreciate it.
You don't do it on purpose?
I don't do it on purpose. It's on accident.
It's just who you are?
No, it's not who I am. It says more about the people than it does about me. If somebody can say something and you could be so triggered and have such a knee-jerk reaction to something, it says more about you and your mental stability, not mine.
Well, what we just heard was off your new album.
Yes.
I'm determined to at least talk some about your music today. We always get off in these arguments, which is great. People love it.
Hey, black is fake, white is fake, race is fake. And there is no such thing as black and white. And there's no such thing as Latino or Hispanic. There's no such thing as an Asian. I'm just going to get this all out the way right now.
But we already did that show. And if you want to see it, you can find it on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast.
I'm just saying, I'm just going to get that out of my system because it's boiling in my system.
Really?
I just want to yell it to ICE, to everybody. So I'm saying there's no such thing as race. And we keep acting like there's a such thing as something that should separate us. And no one has ever been healed by the concept of fake social construct. The fake social construct of race has never healed anyone. It's only hurt people. It's only been toxic to us as a country. So I make the point constantly in my music to free people, to free people's minds. So I have a song called "Don't Call Me Black No More." Don't call me white no more. Call us American. People are like, I don't want to be called American. I'm like, hey, man. You got to be called something.
I don't mind being called an American. I just call myself a black American. But like I said, we already did that show.
It don't mean anything.
And it's interesting because I know that we just had Dr. DeGru on, and I know that you actually have read her work.
Yeah, she's not just read, listen to her. She's like up there with Jay-Z to me.
Dr. DeGru is up there with Jay-Z?
She's up there with Jay-Z to me. Bars? Who has spit the most bars for last 25 years? Yeah, Joy Leary, who she used to be called. Man,
that was her married name. Yes.
Man, she is molded the way I think. I have regurgitated many of her points.
Yeah, she's pretty brilliant, and I had never talked to Dr. Aird before, but she was quite impressive too.
Yeah.
So, like I said, what we just heard was off your new album. No, I Don't Believe in Bad Days is
Right.
the name of it.
Right. And the song's called Breakfast too. It's the second installment of the series I'm doing called Breakfast, which means we have to start well. If we start well, then we'll finish well. So that song is about starting on point, starting your day right, starting your next grind right, starting your next season correctly, starting your next year correctly, whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's interesting because I said that last time you were here. I like the album a lot. I like your music. It's very inspirational. There's not a lot of, well, actually.
You just like it?
Okay, I love it.
Do you?
Thank you.
Do you really?
Oh, Lord.
Do you understand
I
it?
can't even give him a compliment.
Do you understand it? I don't
Well,
think you
is
understand
it? Will there be a quiz?
Yeah, it will be.
Okay.
At the end of this. I don't think you understand it, though.
Well, in what sense? What don't I understand?
I don't know. You said I like it. I really like it. Nah, this is a Joy DeGruy book I just wrote. I just penned and authored a Joy DeGruy book. You know, put some respect on that thing, on that album.
Okay.
I like your book, Joy DeGruy. No, you're gonna be like, I really get it. It was fascinated by this part. See, this is how y'all treat independent artists out here in this world. Y'all don't treat us with y'all don't put no respect on our names. This is what I'm saying. Go listen to the album, put it next to Kendrick's right now. I guarantee you mine slaps Kendrick's.
Really?
Mine kills GNX. Are you kidding me?
No. Most people think that's cap when they're listening.
No offense
if
to
they haven't heard it.
No offense to Kendrick. I'm saying, at one point, artists were Moses. We freed the people. Freed the people's minds. Now these artists today, with this industry that they're in right now, they're taking the artists back into bondage. These artists are not freeing the slaves anymore. They're not freeing the minds of the mental slave anymore. They're destroying the mind of the mental slave, or they're destroying the mind of the free man. So
what do you mean by taking us back?
I'm saying they're setting us back because they're making money off of promoting hate, violence towards each other, not having a good heart, greed, pride, envy, lust,
the sins,
everything. They're promoting anger and vengeance. They're not promoting love. I think Kendrick should. Only way I would like Kendrick, and I'm using Kendrick as an example today, but the only way I would listen to him again, because I used to love Kendrick until I seen him in this place. I still love him, but I don't listen to him anymore because now he's I hear the industry in his moves. I see it. I'm like,
how so? Like, what do you mean?
Because
the industry
he exploited. They're exploiting a fight between two men that they call black, right?
Between Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah, between two men they call black, right, in this country, right, that are considered black people in this country, and they're promoting a war instead of promoting unity. They promoted a war, and it made Kendrick and it catapulted Kendrick to the top of rap's stardom. You know, without even doing any interviews, this guy he don't even talk to you. You talk to him long enough, you might not even like him. You know, it's just, y'all don't even know him. All y'all know is it's not like us.
But hasn't battling and sort of the sport of battle rap and diss rap always been part of hip hop?
No. But it's not always been something that we've always liked about rap. It's always been something we've watched happen between two people who were righteous. Tupac and Biggie were righteous. Jay-Z and Nas were righteous. That was a holy battle. That was different. These guys are both righteous.
I love Pac.
I'm saying Pac and Biggie were both righteous men. It wasn't a real, it wasn't like this. It wasn't just exploitation for a #1 album. It was actual beef. Somebody did somebody dirty. Somebody shot.
But
Tupac.
Didn't Nas come up off of his battle with Jay-Z?
No, Nas was already up before that. Jay-Z came up off his battle with Nas.
Okay, well they were both kind of up before that.
No, Nas was already that guy in New York. He was already the king of New York, flow-wise. He influenced Jay-Z. He's on Jay-Z's first album.
I'll give you that, but I don't know. For me, it's always been there. Like it's like a sport. I don't take it like
it's not a sport.
A personal attack.
It's not a sport. It's not a sport. People actually get hurt off this. It's not a sport. People die from this. It's not a sport. This is real. This is real spiritual warfare.
I mean,
this is
you heard me talking
rap
about
is not,
it.
Guys, rap is not a sport. This is not a sport. People actually lose their life from this. Sport, people just hurt their knee and got to go to the doctor, but they still going back to their mansion. That's a sport. That's a sport. He lost, but he still went back and went swimming. You know, this is not something that the loser still wins on.
I mean, it shouldn't
the loser
be that
actually
way.
gets shitted.
Because,
I mean, excuse my language.
Yeah.
The loser actually gets buried.
Okay, but
alive.
I mean,
It's
it shouldn't be that way, and it does seem like increasingly people are dying. Rap artists I never even heard of are getting shot.
Increasingly,
all the time.
It's always happened.
It seems like it's more and more.
Yeah, it's always happened, and I'm saying it's never
not
been
at the
a
level.
game.
I mean, when Tupac was murdered, when Biggie was murdered, it was a huge deal, and it was more rare back then. Now it seems like a rap artist is getting killed every month.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it, but I'm gonna say this: the stuff like I would be rooting for a righteous man if I'm rooting for anybody to win a battle of any sorts. I don't care if it's country versus country. If Ukraine is the righteous one in the battle with Russia, I'm like, let God win. Let God prevail. The only way I could like Kendrick at this point is if he apologized to Drake or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he showed some heart that nobody expected that he had or something. You know, like
I don't see that happening.
That's the only way I could like him. Otherwise, I mean,
and then does Drake apologize to
musically,
Kendrick
I don't
too?
know him like that. Yeah, other way, you know. But Drake was attacked. He was responding.
So he doesn't owe an apology.
His responses could have been better. Could have been more centered on, I understand you. You know, you're my brother. You traded your soul for riches, like Nas said. You know, my child, I watched you grow up and be famous, and now I smile like a proud dad watching his only son that made it. You know, he could have responded better, like in a righteous sense, but he didn't. And I'm saying we promote too much negativity now, too much violence now, too much bullshit now. That's what we promote nowadays.
Beep.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Everybody grown, I'm sure, who's listening.
Yeah, except for the FCC. But I point taken.
They grown too.
They're Republican grown. In any case, 800-920-1580 if you want to weigh in. I think that we're celebrating Black Music Month in a way. Where I started was to say, I love your album.
Okay. And
what I notice is that the lyrics tend to promote motivation, positivity, self-love, connection with God. And we have these conversations. And I don't know if people would...
It's a rabbit out the hat.
I don't know if people would think that. So I'm just... That's why I was teeing up.
Think what?
I don't know if they would think that you would be like so motivational and so positive in your...
Who wouldn't think that? That's all you've ever seen from me. You've seen a little bit of whatever, but I'm not a negative person, even talking about these guys. Just because they have an opinion on me does not make me negative. It makes them negative. If you disrespect me, it doesn't say anything about me. It says something about you. You're
listening to KBLA, and you're welcome to weigh in. They are talking in the YouTube comments. If you want to go there, it's KBLA nice. 1580 on YouTube. I'm Dominique DiPrima. My guest today, rapper Jay French. It's KBLA Talk 1580.
Say the quiet part out loud. KBLA Talk 1580.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. You ready?
Somebody make some noise in this joint.
KBLA Talk 1580 celebrates its 4th anniversary this year on Juneteenth.
Here we go again.
Hard to believe 4 years has gone by so fast.
Oh my God.
But here we are, still standing, still loving and serving our people as best we can.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
To celebrate our 4th anniversary, we have 4 big events, and you're invited to all of them.
She got a lot to say. Let's do this.
Let's get it on.
On Wednesday, June 18th, we go live on C-SPAN for the 2nd consecutive year with our Climate Justice Plus Black Health Symposium. Tavis Smiley will moderate an all-star panel of thinkers and influencers as we continue our vitally important climate justice work.
Hey, Tavis Smiley, talk about.
On Thursday, June 19th, you're invited to join us as we celebrate Juneteenth and our 4th anniversary. There'll be plenty of food, fun, great music, good vibes, and all of your favorite KBLA Talk 1580 hosts will be there.
Yeah, man.
Flip the beat. On Saturday, June 21st, there are 2 big events you're invited to attend.
I can't wait to hear it.
This year, KBLA Talk 1580 continues its annual partnership with the Empowerment Congress for a community celebration and dialogue to educate, engage, and empower. This year's theme is resilience in the face of chaos.
Can't wait to see what's up next.
Y'all ain't ready for this.
And new this year is our State of Black Women in Los Angeles Symposium, moderated by Dominique DiPrima, with a luncheon to follow. Dominique will be leading a dialogue with some of the most impactful Black women leaders in Los Angeles, and you're invited to join.
This is it.
All of these events are free, but seating is limited, so you must register in advance at our KBLA1580.com website, where you can find all the details you need about each event.
Check it out.
It's our 4th anniversary, and we would love to celebrate it with you.
I love you guys so much. There's nothing you can do about it.
We're KBLA Talk 1580.
The only black talk radio station west of the Mississippi.
Thank you for having our black.
Happy anniversary, KBLA!
Love you. Can your pad absorb everything and stay fresh? Always Radiant with Flex Foam can. Get up to 0 leaks, 0 odor, and 0 feel. Because Flex Foam is the only pad with a flexible foam core. You heard me, foam. Always Radiant is so thin, it feels like nothing, yet protects like nothing else. Can your pad do that? For up to 100% leak-free protection, try Always Radiant to see what Flex Foam can do for you.
Now at Verizon, we have some big news for your peace of mind. For all our customers, existing and new, we're locking in low prices for 3 years guaranteed on My Plan and My Home. That's future you peace of mind. And everyone can save on a brand new phone on My Plan when you trade in any phone from one of our top brands. That's new phone peace of mind. Because at Verizon, whether you're already a customer or you're just joining us, we got you. Visit Verizon today. Price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Thanks for waking up with Dominique DiPrima on KBLA Talk 1580.
Queen, wake me up to a motivational meme. Wake me up to anything but a machine. Somebody saying what they mean nowadays without making it a scene nowadays. That's the dream nowadays. At the very least, outraged by things people do to be seen nowadays. But I'm smitten for you. You make a migraine go away. You make a dead tree wanna grow. You make a fall leaf wanna stay. Make a hurt player wanna play. Make a damn sinner wanna pray. Look, I'm inspired by your patience, your wisdom, you're beautiful. I'm thinking they can say what they wanna say. But I'm smitten for you. Waking up to a dream. I'ma get it with or without a team. The past don't count, but the future don't read. Present is all that we need to be. If ain't nobody to follow, you gotta lead. Show them how to plant a seed. Standing at the door of the league. Sometimes you gotta not get down to get the key.
That's Jay French right there. Smitten for you. You want to outro it? What are we listening to? You don't want to. You don't want to outro.
If you like, you'll find it.
Jay French. That's from the new one.
I'm not here to promote music. I promise to God.
Okay.
I'm here to talk to Dominique, guys. That's it. I'm only here for that. I ain't here to promote nothing. Cut it out.
Well, it is Black Music Month, and that's why we decided we would talk about.
Who made that?
Music.
Who made that a month?
African American Music Month. It was officially declared African American Music Month, I learned, by Barack Obama, but I think it was, the origins of it, as I understand, are from the music industry and wanting to promote.
What? I'm saying who? Like, who's responsible for that being called Black Music Month?
I shouldn't have said that.
Who?
We're going to go do this other show again. Why is that a problem?
That's a trash title for a month. Like, we get 1 month of music? Really? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, Black History Month is designated Black History Month so that we can focus. So we can focus on our history for 1 month. It doesn't mean we can't celebrate it or investigate it all year long.
I want you to focus on my every year, every month, every day, if you can. If I'm saying something, so I'm saying this. I'm somebody that's saying something in my music. So I want you to focus every day. I won't stop fighting until you do. It's different for me. Like, but for other people who like to go with the flow, they say, "Oh, it's a holiday. It's Black Music Month. We got to celebrate." And then when the month is over, then what? You know, what is it, Pride Month or whatever? Last time I checked, pride is a deadly sin. Last time I checked, pride is not something great to have. So I'm saying it's to have too much of, or whatever, and or to have any of. You know, do we have a month called God Month?
Yeah, I think that's every month.
I'm saying, is there a month that we call God Month?
Not only
where we focus on God.
Christmas, December.
No. Month. I'm talking about there's a month called God Month. You know,
yeah,
like Righteous Month. Do something for somebody else month. Shut your mouth if you talking month. Like, you know, like I'm saying, go study month. Is there a study month? Is there education
Black
month?
August is kind of
when
study
is
month.
August? When is there a month for people to do the right thing month? You know, like where's that month? It's a month for everything else. There's a day for everything else, but it ain't a day or a month to do the right thing.
You say that your music focuses on a cause.
Constantly. Not a cause. It focuses on you, on myself. I'm giving me to people, and I'm the same way anybody else is. So if I know me, then I know you, right? If I know I get thirsty, then I know chances are 100% you get thirsty as well. Or if I get tired or weary, then you get weary as well.
So we went to this critique of rappers today, or not just rappers, but the whole industry today. You said taking the people down rather than bringing them salvation.
Yeah,
is there something you wouldn't rap about? Is there something you wouldn't put in your music?
I would never rap about. I would never disrespect another man on a song. You know, in real life it's different. You know, we respond to disrespect differently in real life. But through music, I'm not exploiting it. If it's real, then it's real. I'm gonna look at you in your face, and if it's real,
so you're
then
not
it's real.
monetizing
But
beef.
I'm not
saying.
gonna try to monetize beef. That's silly. That's silly. That's the silliest thing I've ever seen black people do. People who are considered black do. I've never ever seen Adam Sandler make money off of beefing with Seth Rogen or something like that. Like, you've never seen that. You only see this in the community that they call black, right? This so-called black community. You see, he's beefing with him. He's beefing with him. That's a sport.
Eminem is beefing with everybody.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Do we really love Eminem's music? Be honest. You. On the spot.
No.
No, you don't. And I'm saying, don't bring him up then. That's phony of you to bring him up.
No, people love him.
Nah,
almost every
that's
artist,
almost
every rap artist that
you don't even like him.
But
I like Kendrick.
I'm not going to say
as
that.
an artist.
I won't say I don't like him. You said, do I love him?
I didn't say you love him. I didn't say, do you like him? I just said, do you like him?
I like some of his songs. Yeah.
Eminem?
Yeah.
No,
I like some of his songs. Yes, I do. I don't love him. He's not in my top 5 or top 10.
You didn't like him. You took it back.
No, I didn't take it back. You said, do I love him? And I said, no.
Oh,
I don't love him. He's not in my top 5.
I'll tell you this.
He's not in my top 10. But almost every rap artist that I've interviewed puts him in their top 10. So that's why I brought him up. Not because I'm phony, but because
a lot of us learned how to rap better listening to him. We studied him. When I was 15, I studied Eminem. He's one of the rappers I studied.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
He's gonna be in my top 10 or 20 or whatever because he's somebody I studied. I can't forget that. I learned how to rap better listening to his rhymes. They were dicey, and I remember listening to that. I used to rap like Eminem when I was 15. You know, like straight up. That was when 8 Mile came out. And I'm saying it's but this is the thing. Rap in its state is the leader of black music today. Or what you call black music. Black music.
He's doing air quotes.
Yeah. So
for those who are not watching us on YouTube, he's doing air quotes.
Black music is
fingers.
led by hip hop.
And so that means
today. I'm not saying it was yesterday. I'm saying it's today. And I'm saying what are we looking at? What are we getting? How is it fulfilling our people? We have to think for a second. What are we getting from this? How is it making our plight better? How is it making your life better listening to this song? You have to watch what you eat. You cannot just eat things and expect to feel good. So you keep eating this negativity up, eating it up and eating it up and eating it up. They keep putting it out because you keep eating it. They're not putting it out because you're rejecting it.
I think they're putting it out because they want us to eat it.
They're putting it out because you keep eating it. But if
that's all you know, if that's what's being marketed to you constantly,
I'll tell you what's not being marketed to so-called white folks. is negativity constantly.
in
music.
Rock and roll has
You
a
go
lot
look-
of.
you go
there's
look at-
death rock and Satan rock.
No.
And
You're missing the point.
misogyny
That's not the
is
point.
part of rock
That's
and
not
roll.
the point. Can I make my point? Can I land my point?
Please
That's not the point at
Okay,
all.
I'm missing it then.
Please. Oh my God. Gee, Louise. The point if I go to Apple right now, and I go to top 10 rock songs right now, what am I gonna see?
I don't know. I
You
haven't
know what I'm
done
saying?
that lately.
And then if I go to top 10 hip hop songs, what am I going to see right now? If I go type it in right now, I'm gonna type it in right now. Let's look at it.
Okay.
Let's look at it. We might as well. We sitting here. We might as well do it. So I'm gonna type in. Hold on. Okay. Let's go to,
KBLA Talk 1580. By the way, you can tap in with us on social media at KBLA 1580. While he's typing, you can find me at DiPrima Radio, DiPrima Radio, and you can find this man at Jaguar J French on all social media. And if you go to my Instagram right now, you're going to find a whole bunch of his followers yelling at me. So I'm going to encourage all of the KBLA delegation to hop in and yell back.
Oh gosh.
Or
Please.
yell at me too.
Don't
It's
do
all
that.
good.
Don't encourage war. Look at you. Look
Okay.
At you. You're doing the
Yeah.
thing again.
Okay.
You're doing
Okay.
the thing again.
Okay. Get in my comments and beam love and hope and peace and light.
You're doing the thing again. I told y'all, man. I told y'all.
Okay. Did you find it yet?
Here it goes. Okay. Let's
I
see.
am not
Okay,
toxic,
now
by the way.
I'm gonna say this: top 10 rock songs. Right now, I found them.
Okay.
Here they go.
I have no idea.
First one is "Holy Water."
That could be about the devil. We don't know.
It's called "Holy Water."
I know.
I don't care what it's called. It's called "Holy Water."
Okay.
Then the next song is called "Emergence."
Uh-huh.
The next song is called "Afterlife." The next song is called "Up from the Bottom." The next song is Jim Bob. Next song is "Apologies," "I Believe," "Rabbit Hole." But I guarantee you, there's nothing where two rock artists are beefing to make it more interesting.
Yeah, I don't feel like
their music. No, they're accepting their music as interesting the way it is. They don't need it to be about war.
I was just gonna say I don't know enough about the rock history to know if rock artists beef like that. But
You know who's at the top of rap?
Can you do it in 30 seconds?
Peekaboo, Residuals, Mutt, Luther. Can I Go Like That? Somebody Loves Me by Part Next Door, Drake. It's only war type of music that is built off war. That's built off war. Luther, Peekaboo. It's built off war.
Oh, you're saying because
Mutt.
its popularity
I'm
stems
a mutt.
from they not like us.
Like something negative, a connotation towards us. It's always like that. That's what's at the top all the time. So if I wanted my kids to listen to something, I never heard any of these kind of musics, I would definitely point them in the direction of rock.
Go jazz.
More than rap.
Go jazz.
I'm just being real. I'm being real with you. If I was a
news.
new person, I never heard any music in my life, and I've seen these titles,
Yeah,
I'd point them over there.
Go
You should
jazz.
go listen to Emergence or Holy Water. Or
Jaguar J French is my guest. It's time for news, traffic, and sports. You're welcome in. It's KBLA Talk 1580.
She's reclaiming her time on KBLA Talk 1580. More First Things First with
Dominique DiPrima.
when we come forward.
I'm Mimi Brown with BIN News Now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is greeting a flight from Israel this morning as it landed at Tampa International Airport.
Florida citizens were there and they needed to be rescued.
Tampa International Airport expects more Jewish Americans will be arriving today on evacuation flights from the Middle East. The war in Israel and Iran is now in its second week. The conflict began last Friday when Israel attacked Iran in an effort to keep it from developing nuclear weapons. Iran claims its nuclear program is peaceful and retaliated by returning fire at Israel. Federal agents are under growing scrutiny after the arrest of U.S. citizen Adrian Martinez in Los Angeles. Martinez was taken into custody Wednesday after confronting agents during an operation in a Walmart parking lot. A viral video shows agents slamming him to the ground, while officials claim he punched agents 2 times. Newly released security video shows no punches were thrown. Get BIN News 24/7 on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
The Dodgers may be the first sports organization to rise up against the immigration raids ordered by Trump. When agents from the Department of Homeland Security pulled up to Dodger Stadium Thursday morning asking for access to the parking lot, Dodger security personnel told them no. The caravan of ICE agents tried another gate entrance and were denied there as well. LAPD officers were called to Dodger Stadium to keep peace. There were no incidents. The ICE agents were told they could not stay on the property and eventually left the stadium by noon. Thursday night's game between the Dodgers and San Diego Padres was not affected. The Dodgers have a lot of Hispanic and Latino fans who attend their home games. The workforce at Dodger Stadium also features a large number of Hispanics and Latinos. Big props to the Dodgers for standing up for their people. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson. More news, opinions, and conversation when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580.
Catch Prep is now enrolling for summer credit recovery in fall 2025. As South Los Angeles' top-performing high school in English, math, and college access, Catch Prep is welcoming all 9th through 12th graders to enroll now. Catch Prep offers a small, supportive, and safe learning environment to help all students succeed, so that all students feel valued, respected, and motivated to reach their full potential. For the past 20 years, Catch Prep has helped more students of color gain admission to top-tier universities, with our graduating seniors earning a total of $3 million in scholarships, more than any other school in Los Angeles. We are dedicated to helping all students turn your college dreams into reality. Catch Prep is now enrolling. Visit us online at catchhighschool.com or call 323-293-3917. Spaces limited. Please enroll now for summer credit recovery and fall 2025. Call 323-293-3917 or enroll today at catchhighschool.com.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. The Autopsy Initiative provides a second autopsy free of charge for victims' families who have lost their loved ones due to a police-related death. The services offered through the initiative include the completion of a second autopsy, disclosure of preliminary findings, and a final autopsy report. A police-related death is when an individual is harmed by police officers using deadly force, which results in an individual's death. Police-related death includes in-custody deaths, including those that arise during contact with law enforcement officers during arrest, pursuit, booking, transport, or incarceration. The Autopsy Initiative has a team of board-certified pathologists on call. An autopsy request may be completed by anyone with a close relationship with the victim, which may include the victim's spouse, partner, relative, close friend, or lawyer. To request a free second autopsy for a victim of police violence, please visit knowyourrightscamp.com. That's knowyourrightscamp.com. Then click on Autopsy, then click on Request. At KBLA, we believe in justice for victims of police violence. We say their names, and we don't black down. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Find a righteous rage and don't be afraid to say what you see. We're KBLA Talk 1580.
I come back. Every year I get newer. I'm the dust on the moon. I'm the trash in the sewer. Let's go. I come back. Every year I get
LA Talk 1580. What is happening right now? Okay. Look, it is tomorrow. My event is tomorrow, and I invite you to sign up. It's part of our 4th anniversary celebration for KBLA. We're 4 on yesterday, and I will be hosting the State of Black Women in Los Angeles. It is not too late to get a seat. All you have to do is go to KBLA1580.com and register. It's free. We're going to have 2 panel discussions with powerful women. Everyone is invited. All are welcome. Then we'll have lunch, and after that, we'll talk and build solutions during and after that. So please join me tomorrow morning as we celebrate our 4th anniversary, and I will love to see you there. It's free. All you have to do is go to KBLA1580.com. The Empowerment Congress is also having their event on Saturday as well, and you can do both. Just register at our website. We want to celebrate with you. And thank you to everyone who came out yesterday to our barbecue in the park. It was so fun. Great band. The Vibe Tribe did an amazing job, and to everyone who came out to Tavis's C-SPAN broadcast around climate justice and well-being. Really great celebrations of our anniversary. Right now, we're talking with Jay French. He is a rap artist. His newest album, I Don't Believe in Bad Days. And we were talking about what you call the monetization of beef. You read, Jay French, the top 10 rock albums, the top 10 rap albums. You made an interesting point that hip-hop at this point is a leader in the culture. Right. So maybe in that light, we have more responsibility for how we impact the narrative, impact the vibe. And you said rock artists don't beef, and I'm saying it seems to me they do. They fight over women. They have drug beef. I don't know. No.
They don't exploit beef on air with. They don't make a diss song about someone who has a family. They know this guy has a family.
So you're saying they're keeping it personal. They're not monetizing.
They're gonna fight off air like they're supposed to. These are men.
Like they're
These are
supposed
men.
to.
Like they're supposed to. These are men. They handle things like men do. You're not supposed to beef on air. If you hear me yelling at you, I'm not saying nothing. I'm lying. I'm capping. If I'm talking calm to you, is when you need to worry. So I'm saying they beef off air, and on air they fake it like, hey, we're all good for the sake of their children's future.
So, you're blaming the artist, not the industry.
No. The industry exploits it. The artists do it. You got to blame the artists. They the ones making the songs.
So does that mean an artist has a responsibility to be a role model?
If you're being heard by, if I'm gonna do something in front of 20 million people, what do you expect me to do? What do I expect me to do? I expect me to know what I'm doing. Study what I'm doing, or at least know what I'm doing. And I know it's going to hit 20 million people. I know I'm going to talk in front of 1 billion people. I'm going to write that speech. I'm going to be so careful. I'm going to write it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not an accident. Artists don't accidentally fling a song out and it just comes out. They're planning this for months, for years.
Yeah, I mean, my dad, the great late Amiri Baraka, said that all art is political, so it makes sense to be mindful of what you're saying.
When you become an artist and you are signed in one of these in one of these labels, or you become a public figure, which is putting your music out publicly, or doing anything publicly to touch the public, you become a politician. That's just how it works. Someone is hating on your vision because it goes against theirs, or someone is going with yours because it goes with theirs. And I'm saying this is a constant thing. And the most beef, and you can tell the heartbeat of our culture and our country, and what's beating where, and what's where. Like, you feel better in the suburbs. Why? Do you feel better in the suburbs than in the hood? Why?
I don't know.
Why do you feel better in the suburbs?
I feel better in my community.
Why do you feel safe? That's suburbs. Why do you feel safer in the suburbs than the hood? I didn't say black or white. See, you just put black.
No,
or
I
hood,
live in the city. I don't live in the suburbs.
Listen to what I'm saying. Why does it feel better in the suburbs than in the hood? Because the hood seems chaotic. The suburbs seems cleaner, seems nicer. Seems like they pump more money into it. They do.
You're from Oklahoma City.
The schools are better. Yeah.
I'm
from the hood.
I'm
from the hood, and but I moved to the suburbs. I know what it's like to be in the suburbs. I moved to the suburbs when I was like 15 years old. I remember going and still was in the hood. So I'm saying, like, I grew up in the hood, the real hood, not the rap hood, the real hood where you really can get it. It's different. I grew up with helicopters all around me, like constantly every night. It was a
what
every
is
night
the
thing.
rap hood?
The rap hood is the one they rap about. They say over here on such and such, they telling all their business on record because it's not real. I'm from a place you can't tell nobody about. They have to be there to see.
I mean, apparently some of them are real because some folks are going to jail for stuff they rapped about.
I know. Maybe the feds is coming to get them, but they're not being pulled up on the block. But I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. And no one, like, it's still rap, the lane of rap. What's going on?
That's Miles. He just walked in.
The lane of hip hop is flooded with so much ignorance. Rap itself is flooded with so much ignorance.
How is that more than
it's flooded with so much ignorance?
Gangster TV shows, gangster movies?
It doesn't mean, but there's still, those are pieces of art that are only caused that they don't cause people to go kill each other. They don't cause the death from the director to the other director. It's not an exploited beef. It's just a storytelling. It's just like Shakespeare. It's different. It's a different thing when you make a story about art. When you make, or you write a story, than when you actually diss somebody, and this is the story they're writing about right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if me and you start dissing each other, and then E.T. starts writing about it, you know, like that. This is
then
the story.
Then I blow up.
Right. Then I blow up.
But
Yeah.
do I want to blow up off that is the question.
Well,
yeah.
you get shot up, then I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad when I see some of these beefs. I'm like, I get it already. I already know what it's like.
Because that's what you said.
I know what look what they asked for.
But
you know?
I could argue that a lot of those stories that y'all tell are art, just like Shakespeare, as much as a movie, as much as a television show. So the question is, why does our hip hop art end in actual folks getting murdered?
I'm not saying that John Lennon didn't get shot in the head.
Right.
I'm not saying that Marvin Gaye didn't get shot by his dad. I'm saying this is we create a causation. You know, we do something, we do an action, and then we're expecting like this. We're exploiting war. We're warmongers and fight mongers. That's what we become nowadays. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the culture. You know, because I'm a part of America, but I'm not a part of society. You know, so I don't do what they do, but I'm looking at them, and I'm like, if they're doing it, then I have to counteract that. So that puts me in it too. So I'm like, I have to go to my raps and my verses and my music has to be the balance of what I see out there. That is exploiting people, that is exploiting drama, exploiting negativity, making people feel horrible about themselves, making people feel like they should feel angry or wrathful towards another person, or feel prideful or envious towards another person, or feel lustful or you know, I'm just telling you, mine has to be the balance.
But our country has always been war has been a big part of our country since the beginning. You know, taking out the indigenous people. You know, I mean, we've had war after war. The Civil War. That's not new, is it?
Those wars weren't even fought by us. Those wars were fought by other people. And I'm saying those are real wars. Those are actual wars.
Declared wars.
Those are actual wars that got a response out of it. What happened at the end of the Civil War? What happened? Slaves were freed. We're talking about it today.
Mm-hmm.
That's what today's about. Right. So I'm saying there was a war fought for peace. And war should only be fought for peace. There should not be a war that is an unholy war where it's just for profit. And that's what Kendrick and Drake have done. And that's what 50 Cent has done. That's what people have done right in front of you. Exploited each other for money. Getting paid to exploit another black person, another person in this world. That's what I'm saying. It's ugly. It's an ugly ordeal. And I feel like we need to give our Black Music Month a facelift.
He's doing air quotes on black, just in case you're not streaming.
So I'm saying, you'll be able to see it. I'm saying there's
Black Music Month, give it a facelift.
Yes.
We're going to find out what Jay French means by that when we come forward on KBLA Talk 1580.
More of First Things First with Dominique DiPrima when we come forward.
Every mother deserves a healthy and joyous pregnancy and birth, and every baby deserves to thrive. That's why the Los Angeles County Abundant Birth Project is here. The Abundant Birth Project is a guaranteed income program that provides cash during pregnancy to pregnant individuals at the highest risk of preterm and low birth rate babies. Although program enrollment has closed, our commitment to Black joy and thriving continues. Through tailored services that foster mental well-being and community-based resources, we provide care and support during pregnancy and after the baby is born to help build brighter futures for our families. Join us in celebrating abundant births in LA County. For more information, please visit abundantbirthproject.org. abundantbirthproject.org. Are you ready to play? Then jump into the LA 84 Foundation's free Playday Block Party, a community celebration for all ages, including live music, dancing, LA's pro sports teams, great local food trucks, plus special giveaways for you to take home. Enjoy an exciting, fun-filled day for the entire family. Join us Saturday, June 28th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2141 West Adams Boulevard. To register, go to la84.org. We'll see you Saturday, June 28th at LA 84 Foundation's free Playday Block Party.
Oh, these polymers aren't as flexible as batch K3.
Researcher Laurie is stretched thin.
Did you get the vulcanization analytics from V66? Oh, wait, are these rubber scores from last week?
She needs to hire new lab technicians so she can bounce back into her old self.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Our matching platform lets you spend less time searching and more time connecting with candidates. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
We're not for everybody, but we're for everybody. You're listening to KBLA Talk 1580.
Jay French is a rap artist, a multi-instrumentalist, and a voting member of the Grammys. He's here with me, and we're celebrating Black Music Month around here, okay? And you said it needs a facelift. What do you mean by that?
It needs a facelift. It needs to be. We need to relook at this. We need to look at it and lift it up in a great place. There's too much negativity being spread. There's too much beef and war. We act like beef is normal. We've normalized beef. That's crazy. We've normalized beef. Where's the peace if you normalize beef? So I'm saying people constantly beef, constantly stay at war, clash, and bump heads amongst the rap community and the hip-hop community, the R&B community. And we stay on dockets and in court and all kind of different things like that. And it just doesn't look good. I'm saying we need to give this whole thing a facelift. And we need to really focus on what we really are trying to get out of this. What is our end goal? Just to make some money? What's your end goal? You gonna go to war just to make some money? Really? That's where you at now? That's where you at with this now? Like you gonna diss a rapper, make a song, diss him, incredibly diss him and disrespect his family and everybody, and then go on tour after they said you won? That's how you feel? What makes you so righteous? I want to know what makes that a righteous move. It's not a righteous move. I'm just using that as an example because anybody else would do it too. So it's like 50 Cent's done it. It's a lot of people have done it. It's happened over and over and over again. We've been watching this happen over and over and over.
So what's the solution? Is it censorship? Is it
censorship? No.
Well, I mean, people always talk about that. Rap is so negative. We need to stop the drug dealing.
It's been said forever.
The sex, the this, the that.
And then everybody from the black community want to say, we ain't doing so well. Why are you not doing so well? You're being exploited. That's why. And you're allowing them to because you're so hungry. Because your stomach touching your back. And I see what it is. Your stomach touching your back. And now you want to make some bread. So you're going to go punch your brother if it makes money. You know? And that's how it works in this industry right here. And there are no friends in this industry. There are no solid, loyal people in this industry. It's hardly any. If you meet some, you're lucky. Because everybody in this industry will backstab each other. Because that's the way that they reward people. They reward people who would do that. And who can be controlled by the narrative of whoever, of the big three, Sony, Universal, whatever. You know? And I'm saying, but even those people would not ever make the music that Kendrick makes. Ever.
But you're not dissing him.
It's just, I mean, I'm not dissing anybody. I'm telling the truth about something. This is my truth. This is the way I see it. It's not about, I'm not disrespecting him. I'm not talking about his mom or he was, and I'm sure that man was raised with some respect. At one point, he was one of my favorite rappers. Before this diss situation started happening, he was one of my favorites. Until I heard that. I'm like, damn, I've heard him. I thought he was a righteous man. It's different when you exploit yourself like that. He don't have me as a fan no more. I'm still a fan of this, regardless if I'm doing it or not. I'm still a fan of this. I need people to be righteous. I only follow the righteous man.
So who are you a fan of then?
I'm J. Cole. I'm a fan of a lot of people. I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of I like
Okay,
Miles.
thanks. Yeah,
I like Miles.
Miles Low music.
Miles Low's hard. Who else do I like? I like
Miles is back by the
I
way,
like
though.
people who are on something, who are not constantly trying to bait people in to war. Constantly. I love Jay-Z. I like Kanye West. But you know, Kanye West just trying to tell some truth to people, but he's never been the guy that anybody took serious on a war level.
I mean, yeah, because he
not at all.
definitely disses people.
Disses people, but he disses them in interviews. His music usually positive.
Not on the
His
song.
music usually positive. I mean, look at his career, and look at what from Late Registration to College Dropout to there wasn't no diss songs on them albums. I'm just keeping it real now. It was on Graduation, on, you know, he's bigging people up on them albums. 808s and Heartbreak, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. He took the mic from Taylor Swift, but he also apologized for it and then made an album called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy where he didn't diss anybody black on it. He defended black people. He took a bullet for Beyonce. That's why. Well, that was the start of I Don't Like Kanye West. Was him taking a bullet for a sister, trying to defend her. I'm just keeping it real. Every time we try to defend each other and try to stand with each other, we get shit on. And every time we go to war with each other, every time we go to war, it's already gone. Every time we go to war with each other, we get rewarded. Why is that? You know?
We got Ed calling us from LA. Ed, you're on with Jay French on KBLA Talk 1580. Got in at the last part of the show, so make it tight for me, please.
I just got so excited. It was good seeing you yesterday, Dominique, you and Tavis. Great, beautiful music out there. This brother is just right in tune with everything I'm feeling. It's just unbelievable. Music saved my life. There's a song, Change, disco song, that really is responsible for me making it through school, studying technology. It just reminds me so much of Cress Welsing talking about our behavior and how we buy into things. It's not that we should be forced. You know, you think about Asians or Jews, different things they sing about. You know, music has been our superpower, and it helped us get through so much. People used it before they marched, prayed, you know, resistance. And then to see what happens, I had told my nephew, I said, I can't listen to this music. It makes me mad. It makes me angry. It makes me want to hurt somebody. You know, and so, yeah, this show just resonated with me so much. This brother is just like in tune with what I'm thinking and feeling.
I appreciate that. That's cool, man. I'm glad glad to hear that music inspired you to do something. The disco, though.
Yeah, and one
That's
song.
Nice. That's nice.
I mean,
That's
one song
nice.
is the fact that one song can change a whole life is what landed with me right there. And Ed, thank you for coming out. It was great to see you too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Absolutely.
Great to be seen.
Keep up the great work.
Definitely. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Okay, it's 56, so I'm hesitant to ask this question because we don't have time. Well, if I hear a diss song or a song about dealing drugs or killing people, and I'm on a yoga mat in the suburbs, and my stomach is not touching my back, I'm fine. It's not going to have the same effect that it has on someone who is in distress and under-resourced.
Yeah, well,
how so?
It's going to make you uneasy. I've never seen yogis play rap music as the intros.
Well,
not saying there's not rap music.
What I'm talking about is I've seen people.
No. Let me answer your question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm saying I've never seen rap music played as intro by yogis. Not saying that there's not rap music that is worthy of being played at yoga studios and yoga shows. Because I know I made some myself, and I'm a yogi myself. So I'm saying this. It's not promoted that way because there's too much negativity in it. They'll play rock music at these forums.
Okay.
They'll play rock music at these concerts.
But my point was,
shows.
let's say you got out of the yoga class, and you're a person that's not designated black, and you have plenty of resources.
All we need to be is more positive. We cannot support people who are negative, guys. We got to stop supporting beef. Stop supporting beef. Stop. Just cut it off. Cut off supporting beef. I know you like Kendrick right now because he's been hyped up, but he got hyped up off of beef. It's not a righteous war. He's not a righteous man because he beefed and won a beef back and forth war. That's not what makes anybody good. What makes you good is when do you give your heart to people? When does God come into your life? When does God come into your music? When does peace surround your moves? If your moves are surrounded by thievery and murder and beef, you're going to have to look both ways all the time. You can't even enjoy the money that you do make off it. You can't even enjoy it. It makes no sense. I'm saying stop supporting beef. Stop supporting beef. Stop supporting war, black people, please. I know y'all love to be called black, but I'm saying stop supporting war because it's doing nothing but hurting you and your community. That's all it's doing. Peace and love.
We're going to leave it there. Jay French, you want to tell people where to find you? Or should I do it?
Right here.
Okay, listen to KBLA.
Just KBLA.
Go on KBLA 1580. All of our websites and social media.
I have a whole album on here.
And then some. Greatest hits. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming in. I always enjoy the conversation. Tavis Smiley's up next. The best of Tavis Smiley, the highlights of the week that was. Do not forget to come hang out with me tomorrow. We are going to have a great conversation. We're going to have lunch together, break bread, and have some fellowship and build on solutions. It's the state of black women in LA. All are welcome to this conversation, by the way. Go to KBLA1580.com to register, and I will see you there. I'm really looking forward to it. This will be the final piece of our anniversary celebrations, 4 years of KBLA, and it's all because of you, and we're so very grateful. Like my mama, the great Diane DiPrima, used to say, history is now, and we are making it together. Until tomorrow, one love.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Mimi Brown with BIN News Now. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is greeting a flight from Israel this morning as it landed at Tampa International Airport.
Florida citizens were there and they needed to be rescued.
Tampa International Airport expects more Jewish Americans will be arriving today on evacuation flights from the Middle East. The war in Israel and Iran is now in its second week.